All right, Micropod here again with my special unboxing, my $14 Walmart special ONN Android Google TV box. Not a box, a stick. It's like a stick. So yeah, so I needed something cheap, reliable, something to replace my Amazon or Firestick 4K, which if you haven't heard, after you get the update, it's pretty much bricked. Not really bricked, but you can't install any third-party apps, and you can't install any IPTV, and you can't have all the goodies that's available on the web to watch all your favorite shows and for all kinds of $5 discounts. So I got this one instead here for my actually my old TV. I have an old TV in the bedroom that only supports up to 1080p. It's not 4K, so this is not 4K either. So if you don't have a 4K TV, $14 right here. So not a bad deal. So you know, basically supports all the basic stuff. You know, all your basic stuff that'll load: Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Stars, Paramount, you name it, it's got it. And it's also got the Hey Google built-in little remote, and so you can speak to it. HDMI compatible, Dolby audio, built-in Chromecast, and then on the back over here, it's got the it's got 2K. Okay, so 2K we have resolution. I thought it was only 1080p, so I guess it goes up to 2K. And then it's got Google Assistant, Dolby Audio, fast Wi-Fi. It's got a bunch of stuff on there, and then more specs right here. 2K full high audio resolution. It's got the qual-core Cortex A35 GPU and the Mali, what does that say? The Mali G31 MP2. And it's interesting, 1.5 gigabytes of RAM with 8 gigabytes of storage. So that's not too bad for $14. You know, 1.5, that's, when I saw it, I was like, what the freak? That's funny. Anyways, what's in the box? You know, you got the full HD stream. You need the remote with triple batteries and some quick information there. So let's see what's in the box here. Let's open this bad boy up. And it wasn't even sealed. Straight from Walmart. Straight from the source. Okay, so let's see. Of course, if you saw some of my other videos, I had a couple other ones. The Pro one, so this one's just a basic for the price. Can't beat that, you know. All right, so what do we got here? How do we open this thing? How do we get inside of this thing? Okay, here we go. All right, ready? Here we go. Boom. So there's the little quick start guides for the you knobs that don't know how to do anything. You can read through this rookie stuff right here. And then, of course, here's a stick, which is actually pretty small. I mean, it's a pretty small little stick. Let me watch. I'll even compare it to my Firestick. So here's my regular 4K Firestick. It's actually almost pretty comparable in size. If you see there, I mean, it's a little bit smaller, way lighter. I mean, this just feels thicker. But you know, the Firestick, I'll be honest, the Firestick lags. It's slow, clunky. It was like $50, $60 back in the day. $14. I mean, so get out of here. Yeah, right there. That's the little beast right there is going to replace it. And then, of course, oh, look what it comes with here. So it comes a nice cable, actually built-in cable. So what kind of connector is this? What is this? Oh, well, it's typical micro cable there, you know. But what's interesting is that it's all built in. So it's got the whole jigger here. So usually some of them are like type USB, type C or whatever, or USB connection, but this is all built-in micro USB connector there, which is interesting, not type C. And then of course it gives you an extra little extender for to plug into the back of your TV like that. So you just plug this little bad boy right here, bam, back of your TV, and you're golden. And I think, oh, what else? Oh, then we almost forgot the main part. So okay, so it's got actually comes with some batteries too. So two batteries, so two AA or AAA batteries, and then here's a remote, which is a nice little remote. You know, it's got the little voice input. I mean, for the price, I mean, you can't beat this. You know, okay, let's watch a show. Okay, let's watch this and that. Let's watch NFL. Let's watch boxing. Whatever you want, you press and speak, and it goes. And it's got the preset YouTube, Netflix, Disney, Paramount buttons there. Volume up and down. You can program it. You know, channels up and down if you want to somehow program that. Home button, back button, whatever, and then the settings button, the input, and then power on and off. So yeah, I mean, this sucker is not bad at all. You know, for the price of it, you know, $14, you basically get, you know, all this right here for basically $14. Can't beat that at all. I mean, I'm telling you, this is definitely worth 14 bucks. So I don't know about you guys, but if you're on a budget, you just want something ready to go. I mean, if you want to get a good TV, it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, 2K right here. I mean, for 14 bucks. So there's that part right there. And then let's see if I could test it next on my big screen TV. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Until next time, peace out. All right, so next we're going to basically plug it in right here. Got it ready to go. Plug in right in the back there with your micro USB cable. Plug it in. And let's see what this bad boy does right there. All right, so let's see how long it takes to actually boot up. Oh, there it is. Okay, not too bad. All right. And let's see what we got here. Of course, this is the initial first time booting up, so you know how that goes. First time's a charm, which always takes more than longer. I know my last, the other couple boxes I did took about 5 minutes or so. So we'll see how this one takes. All right, so there you got the Google TV little logo sparkling around with semi-rainbow colors, whatever that means. But anyways, let's see what's next. Okay, pair your remote. Oh, I guess it's already, well, it's doing it by itself. I guess it was already ready to go because I already plugged it in. All right, so, you know, it's only got a few different locations here. So you got United States and Canada. And if you're not in any of these two countries, guess what? You're screwed. You'll probably have to use like a VPN to actually get it set up. So you'll have to, you know, turn on your, download like a VPN on your phone and then turn on your hotspots, and then you could connect it in the US or Canada. US preferred. Oh, actually, it's gives you Puerto Rico. Oh, it's got other. I'm not sure what other here. Okay, well, whatever. So it's giving you United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico, which is, you know, owned by the US when they conquered it. All right. All right, again, United States. And then it wants you to set it up to scan it with your Google device. So let's see how we could do this here because I don't have that set up yet. I'll be right back. All right, so after getting it set up a little bit more, it found a system update. It's going to Android 14. So that's pretty nice there. So this will take up a little bit of time to get that Android 14 set up. I had a little bit of trouble connecting it to my Google Home app, so I just skipped it and just connected to Wi-Fi, and I'm going to continue from there. Okay, so after the update, it basically rebooted. Now it wants me to sign into my Google account. Okay, so after signing in, it's just going to continue setting up your device and select the home. This is going to go in the bedroom. And then let's see what we got. Choose your services. You can actually turn on whatever you want. I actually do use YouTube. It's about the only one I really use, to watch YouTube flicks and stuff. All the other stuff, not from the bedroom. I mean, it's just basic. Not, I watch mostly my movies from the main TV. So you control full, not now. So you can set up your TV controls with this too. Not now. All right, so it's just setting it up there. All right. So let's see how long this bad boy takes installing Google Play services. All right, let's wait for this to finish. Okay, so that's finally getting to the home screen here. So maybe your setup will take maybe 5 minutes or so. I mean, give it some good time, maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. I kept pausing and doing stuff in between. As you see, now that I finished doing that Google updates and stuff, so it's still taking a bit to load everything up. Because it's going to load up all the bloatware. I mean, you'll see in the background a bit. But you could install third-party launchers to get rid of that. All right, so it's still trying to load up. Okay, so after a while, it was trying to load and it froze and went black. And I had to unplug the device, turn it back on, and it was still giving me issues. Finally, it updated. Now it wants to update my remote. But as you can see, it's got the bloatware on there. It looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty decent. It's Dolby Vision. It's got some stuff on here that we could try playing around with. But for the most part, we could test it out, see what this one does. But it's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. You could tell it's just a tad bit slower than all the other ones. I mean, this is the lowest budget end one, but I know the Firestick is like really lagging. Of course, let me see. I don't want to do that. But basically, you know, that's my YouTube. Of course, I'm not signed into my premium account of YouTube. It's my secondary YouTube, and pretty much that's it. I mean, you know, you could play around with it. You know, if let's see where we go to add apps. You go there. You know, you could add more apps here if you want. Look for stuff. And the main one here is I'm going to look for is the downloader, so I can download some of my Android stuff, my IPTV stuff. So if you click on that, let's see what it does. Downloader. So it doesn't do the voice, right? Downloader. Let's see if that does it.
Results for downloader.
Okay, there it is, see? And that's the one you want. You want the one by EFTV News. That's the one you use to pretty much install all your fun stuff. I mean, all the fun stuff. Can't tell you too much because I'll be censored. I don't want my channel banned, so I'll just keep it like that. But that'll download that one. And let's see what else we got over here. Let's go to our home page while that finishes. Let's go over here. And let's see some of the specs we got. All settings. And let's go to system. Okay. And then let's go to storage. And of course it's telling me I got 5 gigabytes free from the beginning. So it's got a little bit of, you know, extra storage there. The apps actually take up 574 megabytes. So it's got 5 gigabytes to play with. You know, it's, you know, got, I mean, you don't want to do anything major. I'll have like a couple apps on this, maybe. I mean, the only, you know, IPTV makes smarters, Plex, I don't know, TV1, whatever it's called, and that's pretty much it. I mean, and see if there's any other information here we could look at. I think devices. How about we go to about? Give them a little more details. So let's go to. So it's got, of course, Android 14, which is nice. It's got the April 1st update there. It's got the Android TV OS build there. It's got some Netflix information there too. So it's, you know, it's definitely legit. And let's see if there's any updates anymore. I already did one major update, but who knows? Yeah, maybe your stuff's up to date. So that was pretty much it. The only thing I'll have to do next is just pretty much update my remote. He said it was asking about that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if we go to display sound, let's use the display settings here. If we got anything we could play around with. Resolution, it's got automatic. So of course, you know, my monitor here is pretty basic. Doesn't do 2K, but it does, you know, 1080p. Pretty basic stuff here. I don't have nothing fancy. Advanced display settings. Preferred. I don't want game mode. Format selection. Automatic. What's the different formats? So you can play around with that if you want. You know, and that's pretty much it. I mean, what you get for $14, I mean, this is a heck of a deal. You know, very, very nice. $14, come on. $14, get your Android TV going there. So if you like this video, again, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button. Until next time, peace out. All right, my brothers.